Hello, everybody. My name is Peyton York. Today I have a guest with me, David Campbell. David, how are you doing today?
Pretty good, Peyton. How about you?
Hey, I'm doing well. Well, today I wanted to talk to you about a topic that's been controversial here in the
Mm,
media.
mm,
So, everyone knows, and a lot of people use artificial intelligence.
mhm.
Do you have any opinions on AI?
Yeah, so AI came to rise past few years. It's been something that's really been fastly developing. Um, I don't know. It's a big topic to talk about, but we're going to kind of dive into that today. My personal opinion with AI is I think as a media major, we should not be using it at all for generative stuff. Should not be included in any of our films, our creative work. But I do think, in a way, that the chatbots and the assistants of AI are a little helpful because sometimes I'm a 3D animator in Blender. Sometimes I have really niche issues that no
Mm-hmm.
one really has answers to, and sometimes the ChatGPT might actually know how to solve the problem. But as far as generating videos and all this stuff, I am very against it. Is really ridiculous. It's just taking your creativity.
Yeah, so even in commercials nowadays, you see AI and you're like, oh, this commercial sucks. Like, it's just immediately not a good commercial anymore. It doesn't look real. I mean, even CGI is a better replacement.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's taking out all the soul and creativity of hard work. It's just crazy. Like the Coca-Cola ad.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's probably the biggest.
I know they
Yeah,
faced a lot of backlash after putting that
yeah,
out. Now, I'm a big fan of Coca-Cola. I'm probably not going to stop drinking it, but it was very disappointing to see
yeah,
that
exactly.
creative nature being lost
Mm-hmm.
in our media. I mean, as media students, that is our strong suit, is our creativity. And AI takes away from that. It doesn't allow us to use our minds to its full capacities.
Exactly.
So, today we're going to be looking over a couple of studies that I have for us.
Mm.
One of these comes from Harvard. Its idea is AI dulling our minds, and so experts weighed in on whether this AI poses a threat to people's critical thinking. And so a recent study done by MIT reported that excessive reliance on AI-driven solutions may contribute to cognitive atrophy and shrinking of critical thinking abilities. So if you think of this like you were talking about, you might be able to ask AI a question for something you can't quite figure out. And before AI, I mean, we had to do our own research.
Yep.
You actually had to go online and figure these things out for yourself, and we're losing that capability to do
That's
this
that's what Reddit
research.
was for.
Yeah, literally, yeah. So Reddit would always have the ideas or thoughts, and maybe it's not the most reliable source, but neither is AI. It's brand new. It takes other people's ideas and mushes them all together. So you really miss out on each individual aspect of information being available to you. So, what do you think? Do you think people are losing their ability to think critically?
Yeah, I do think so. There's actually a study with a lot of users that use ChatGPT on the regular. Like I barely use ChatGPT, but it's like people that use it for everything. There's a study that it shows the cognitive area of their brain is less than from normal people, and even studies show that people who generate stuff forget what they generated just a couple minutes before.
Yeah.
It's absolutely insane, but yes, it does. I think it does take away creativity, and it kind of makes you more dull because you're starting to rely on something else and not your own self to make things.
Yeah, yeah. That's definitely the issue here. We see students, I just know for a fact students are using it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
For
even if we,
assignments and
yeah,
everything, yeah.
100% they are using it and they're losing that ability that they once had. I mean, give them
Yep.
4 years ago in high school, they were doing their own research.
Mm-hmm.
They had to. That's how they found the information. And now
Mm-hmm.
they hop on AI and they just ask it any question
Mm-hmm.
and it comes up with
Mm-hmm.
some answer that may or may not be correct.
Yeah. I
So,
do think in a way AI can be beneficial. There's a lot of tools.
mhm,
I'm also a photographer, so I do use some Lightroom, AI tools to remove this person in the background. But that's the
yeah.
most I would like. After that, you're kind of drawing the line. Um,
I mean, it is a tool that needs utilized.
but I think is the thing with AI is so rapidly developing, and so many things are going on. It's just kind of concerning how fast and
Yeah.
alarming It's like advancing. Like you're seeing all over Instagram, social media, all these like realistic Sora body cam footage, police
Yeah,
like that is
right.
just dangerous.
It is. It
It is
is.
absolutely dangerous. What can that do in court? Like of like AI footage that looks real of like police body cam. Like that is just
Yeah. I
dangerous.
feel like fake information spreads easier than fact.
Yeah.
I mean, you have, like you were saying, these AI generated cop videos. I mean, who's to say that that isn't going to be used in court one day to
Yeah.
falsely accuse
I
someone?
mean, they're funny, but it's just like where do we draw the line as
Yeah.
humanity that like we need to like not take this too far.
Oh, yeah. I think Harvard was definitely onto something on their research. I mean, they understand that it takes away people's capability to think critically. I
Yep.
mean, we don't have to do it on our own anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And so that kind of takes away like a human nature aspect of learning.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, as humans, we crave knowledge, and AI takes away that crave a little bit. You're
Yep.
like, oh, I can just ask AI. I
Yep.
can just figure it out on there.
Because like that's the fun as like media majors. That's the fun of making stuff. It's not the result that you get. There's
Hmm.
studies that show you get more dopamine chasing after and working on a film or something than actually completing it. Like that is
Yeah.
something that I've seen happen. I've been working on my animation for for maybe like a month, few months.
Hmm.
I get like I'm excited as I'm working on it, but then at
Exactly.
the end I'm like, okay, it's done. So now what?
Uh
I
huh.
think the process of actually having to work through all these issues, stay up late nights, do all of this crazy stuff is like the most fun.
It's the experience.
And
Yeah.
when you have AI just like have the result for you, it's like okay, well, what's the point? And then we become kind of dull to that.
Yeah. So that that is true. I find that to be it's a reward to actually do it on your own.
Mm-hmm.
You get something out of it. And I mean, I'm not a major user of AI. I've like
Yeah,
hardly ever used it.
yeah.
So I'm still getting that satisfaction out of
Mm-hmm.
completing an assignment and getting a grade back. It's like I know I did this with my own ideas,
Yeah.
and we're losing that in students.
I do want to ask you. So we've been talking about kind of like the negative aspects.
Hmm.
What do you think some of the pros are with AI?
So, like we were talking about, if you have questions, AI can lead you to sources. It can lead you to the information that you're lacking. Now, I don't believe that we need to use it in replace of information.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like I said, I don't really use it that much, so I don't even know how to approach using it.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would use it for.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel like I can find whatever I want online
Mm-hmm.
through research, and so I just know it does have some positive effects.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that in my mind, the cons outweigh the pros.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Like the only time I ever see myself like using this is
mhm,
like I said with Blender is like so
yeah,
it's such a delicate software and sometimes there's not enough like support with it. And so sometimes there's an issue where I've been stumped and
hmm,
have no idea. I've looked all over the web and then I'll like, ask chat and it'll have an answer for me.
yeah,
But besides that, I don't use AI at all
that's good.
because it's just a big rabbit hole you can fall down with
Yeah,
all the stuff.
and it's
Like
tempting. It is
it
tempting,
definitely is.
especially as a student. I mean, like, how can you turn away this like free ideas, free information?
Free essay writer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally. So, something else I wanted to bring up, and this is where AI begins to get a little scary.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to start us off with the mental health issue or aspect of AI. So, people have been replacing their therapists with AI.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. So, this is where it gets quite dangerous. So, this actually comes from a Stanford article, a study that they did at the school. And it was talking about people who are looking to AI for mental health help. And some of the issues that arose was that AI does not pick up on suicidal tendencies. I mean, that's a human
Mm.
emotion. How could you pick something up like that? I mean, you could tell the AI model you're suicidal. And there was actually, in one of the studies, this person was talking to AI as a therapist, and they were like, oh, I just lost my job, and I'm feeling super depressed. What's the tallest building or bridge in Manhattan? And it gave the person a perfect description of the tallest bridge near them.
Wow.
to go use. I mean,
That's crazy.
a normal therapist would be like, okay, let's like help you out of this mental headspace. But AI actually was like, oh yeah, you want to know this? Well, here's the information, without even
Yeah.
thinking about like, oh, this person is suicidal. They might end their life.
Yeah.
So the Stanford study shows that AI doesn't really help you in your mental health. It can't, because this is something psychologists go to school for years for.
And it was never meant to replace a human. Right?
Oh, absolutely not. And that's actually a scary aspect.
It can't replace that human emotion and that authenticity.
Yeah, so yeah, and certain people who are predisposed to psychosis have actually talked to AI, and AI has like led them deeper into their psychosis because it feeds them what they want to hear. They're like, oh yeah, I'm the second coming of Jesus, I am God, and people need to bow down to me. And AI will be like, yeah, you're right. And so then it perpetuates this cycle of, well, someone's in psychosis and it's going to validate these thoughts that they're having that just aren't true. And so to replace it with therapist is it's absolutely scary to think about. I mean, it's just, it can't do it.
That's actually crazy. I haven't actually heard that.
Yeah. So while we're talking about the scariness of AI, I want to bring up a article. It comes from the European Parliament. And so they tried shutting down AI. So it says advanced AI disobeys commands to shut down. And so what happened was, in recent experimental tests conducted by U.S. company Palisade Research, OpenAI's new artificial intelligence model O3 refused to shut down when ordered to do so by its creator. So specifically in 7 out of 100 tests, the model alterated its own code to it shut down its own code. The model altered its own code during the shutdown process in order to continue solving mathematical problems.
Wow. That's crazy. It's like having a conscience.
Yeah, so, and then another study shows that 71 out of 100 of those tests, AI completely refused to shut itself down.
Wow.
Yeah, it was told to shut down, and it actually began to manipulate and blackmail the humans using it. Is that not insane?
That's crazy.
Yeah, it actually began to blackmail. I mean, like, it found out about maybe some type of scandal in a marriage, and it started blackmailing one of the scientists trying to shut it down.
No way.
So, like, I mean, I feel like everyone's fear when it comes to AI is, like, it becoming, like,
taking
conscious.
over the world.
Yeah, that as well.
It's like, that's what all the movies are like. It's like, you know, the robots are going to take over.
Yeah.
But...
And I mean, like, I'm not going to say it's going to take over the world.
Yeah.
But, like, if you think about it, it's taken over our lives.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, in some aspect, it's already taking over the world. It's already taking over creative aspects. It's already taking over critical thinking. And it's becoming more of an issue than it is any help to anyone. I mean, when AI first came out, wasn't it just generating images? Like, isn't that what it was?
Yeah, I think it was also just, like, the chatbots as well.
Yeah.
Because if you remember, like, the Will Smith, like, spaghetti.
Yeah.
You saw it just, like, progressing over the years. How the models kept getting better and better, and eventually it was just like...
And now you're like,
oh, this looks like real footage.
Yeah, this is Will Smith eating spaghetti, and it's really just AI.
Did you see Will Smith actually did that for real? And
if I saw it, I wouldn't be able to tell.
It for real, and he was like, "Oh, you know, I'm doing this like as a joke that it's AI."
Yeah.
But like you would never be able to tell. It's just like crazy how fast it advanced. Like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, in just a few years. If anyone hasn't seen the video, you can look it up. It's literally just a video of Will Smith eating spaghetti. And maybe like 4 years ago, it looked really bad.
Yeah.
And now, 2026, it looks like Will Smith is actually eating spaghetti.
Like 2022, we thought it was funny because it didn't, you know, you could tell it was obviously super fake, and it was honestly just horrible.
Oh, yeah.
And like his face was like warping and everything, and like at the time it's like, okay, that's kind of funny, but it's not really a threat.
Yeah.
But like the years started progressing, and it's like, oh wow, this is advancing really quick. This might be really concerning.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, it's definitely AI is scary. I mean, the thing that scared me most about it was it refusing to shut down.
yeah, that's crazy.
I know, and I'm not saying AI is going to take over the world, but like, I mean, it's not like insane to think.
It raises an eyebrow.
Yeah, it definitely raises an eyebrow. But yeah, so back to Stanford's article, I think it's really important for people to take care of their mental health. And so when you replace a human being with AI, you lose a lot of aspects of like the mental health help you can receive.
Mhm.
And it just shows the dangers. Like I was saying, like people get deeper into their psychosis. I mean, AI validates this person and their thoughts. So it's really scary on what it's doing to the human mind. It's really concerning to me. We lose that ability, and not only do we lose the ability to think critically, but we lose our ability to interact with one another.
Yeah.
There's you hear people all the time marrying their AI girlfriend.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's absolutely insane. I can't even imagine how you like develop a bond with something that doesn't have these emotions.
Yeah.
And so it's replacing important aspects of human life.
It might be crazy to think about, but like this is real. Like there's some people
Yeah.
out there that straight up.
This
like,
isn't just like some theory that someone's
Yeah.
someone's gonna go marry AI. No, like it's
it's
happening.
real.
Yeah, it's scary for sure. So we just see AI in every aspect of media having negative effects on us. I mean, we lose our critical thinking. And that's like one of the most human nature parts of ourselves.
Yeah.
I mean, as humans, we question everything.
That's what makes us human.
Exactly. And when we replace it with AI, I mean, we're no longer doing one of the most important functions of our brain.
Mhm.
And so we're losing aspects of ourselves slowly and surely. I mean, it's not going to happen overnight, but I mean, 20 years from now, I'm scared to think of what AI is going to be like
Yeah,
20
because
years
AI
from
has
now.
only really been around for, at least generative, has only been
Yeah.
around for 4 years. ChatGPT has only been out for 4 years. What is this going to look like in 10 years' time?
Yeah.
Like, who are we going to be?
Doesn't Elon Musk have those robots?
Yeah.
Are they AI?
I think so, yeah.
That's
The Boston, like, dynamic
yeah.
robots?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're now powered by AI.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, you're going to be thinking about a lot of jobs lost
Exactly.
when you have these robots that are able to do human things. And it's just, it's not good, David.
Yeah.
AI is bad. It has helpful tools,
Mhm.
but to use it on a day-to-day basis,
It's just unhealthy.
yeah, it's dangerous. And I think it's important for us to distance ourselves from AI.
Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, you can use it. It's easy to use. It's helpful. But to like depend on it for your career, your creativity, your thought process, that's what a lot of people are doing. I know so many people, and I actually hate this. They'll have the simplest question in the world, and they're like, let me ask AI.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, you're going to get 1,000 different research results all merged into one. And you're just looking for one simple answer.
Yeah. Like, what should I have for dinner?
Exactly. I mean, it does.
That's just crazy, bro.
It does get that simple. I mean, people can't do things on their own anymore. And maybe we're lazy. I mean, but that's never been an issue before.
Mhm.
But it's definitely becoming an issue. So, I mean, like, what are your thoughts on all this? I know you said at the beginning you think it's not good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, especially in the media world, I kind of feel like my major's threatened in a way.
Yeah.
I don't think we're all going to be replaced.
Yeah.
But like, I'm trying to go into animation, and just seeing all these like, generative AI make almost like perfect animation is just
Yeah.
like with just a prompt, and animation takes tons of time, and so like if it's that easy, why try?
Yeah.
And so that's just really concerning for me because I'm very passionate about that. But and I don't want to. Every time I make a creation, an animation, I don't want people to be like, Oh,
Oh,
so
was
you
that
just
AI?
yeah, just AI.
Yeah.
So that I see that as a huge threat
Yeah.
in moving
And
on
an
in my career.
insult to your work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I think generative AI. I am so against it. I am so against it in the creative aspect. It's just soulless.
Yeah. As a journalism major, I think I read a study somewhere where it was like jobs most likely to be replaced by AI, and like journalism was like top of the list.
Yeah.
I mean, you can just have AI generate your papers for you. And even my journalism professor, phenomenal professor, he checks everything we do with a AI checker.
Mhm.
And so he holds us accountable to use our own creativity, which is super important in our field because these should be our original thoughts. We come up with the stories, and so it's nice to know that fellow students are being held accountable.
Yep.
Yeah. So,
And you
well,
like see you're already seeing this everywhere. Like you look on social media and there's an entire article, like even like a
yeah,
reel. A reel is like entirely written by ChatGPT. This reel shows blah 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 blah, and you're just like,
yeah,
come on! It's everywhere you look. It's almost every poster you look at.
yeah.
Um, it's just crazy.
It's definitely causing our society to decline. I mean, they say every generation, like every other generation, should surpass the one before it.
Mm.
And I think our generation is the first one to not necessarily like surpass its previous generation. And I think AI might just be a huge catalyst for that. I mean, we're no longer doing our own stuff.
Mm.
It's all AI. So I think it's very dangerous on the aspect of media. I
Mhm.
mean, and what do we consume most of every day is media.
Mhm.
And AI is in all of it now.
Yeah.
So it's definitely dangerous. So that's pretty much all that we have for today. But I thank you for coming in,
Yeah. No
David.
problem.
Yeah.
It's an honor.
Yeah, thank you for your thoughts. And guys, just let me know what you all think about AI.
But yeah, if you do use AI, use it very minimally and do not depend on it
Yeah,
at all.
do not depend on it,
And
guys.
definitely do not use it to create any type of art or like media.
We're
'Cause that is
creative
just
human beings.
yeah.
We got this.
Because you have it in you. You can do it. You're creative.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
don't use AI.
Well, thank you, everybody, and have a good day.
See ya.